Hi, so this week we are going over the OSI model. And then after we learn about it, well, simultaneously, we're going to learn about it and then complete this room on TryHackMe, which offers different tasks. So each of the tasks represents each layer of the OSI model. And then at the end, you have a game. And then the last task is just to join the next room, which will continue off of this room, the OSI model. So, with that said, this is my second TryHackMe room, and I'm enjoying TryHackMe so far. I love that these in the I guess in this series, there are videos that, as you can see, were posted on YouTube. I like to follow along with these videos. However, what I do recommend for this room specifically is that you just note that there are some different things. For example, let me see. I think in which one is it? This one? Yes. So in the transport in layer 4, the example in the video is a dog for the packet instead of a cat. So there's that difference. Not that big of a deal. It's the same. I mean, it's the same concept. But one thing that does make a difference, I'll kind of start it a little just so I can.
Hey everyone, welcome.
There. So there are different chapters. Okay. As you can see me scrolling, there's a different chapters. Now, this one starts with task one. It starts, as you can see, it lines up. Task one, what is the OSI model? And that's where we learned what the OSI model is. As you can see, it is short for Open Systems Interconnection Model. And it's a central model used in networking, and it's used to basically troubleshoot. Like it's basically that's what it's used for. But anywho, so it lines up, right? There's that one. However, layer task two is layer one, physical. So this is where we start getting into the different layers of the OSI model. And then you can see after what is the OSI model, it goes into task two, and it says the task two is layer 7 application, which it's not. It's physical. Layer 7 is all the way down here, which is task 8. So just note that because if you're following along, it's going to jump you all the way up here. So what I did was I just like looked for each of the layers and just clicked on it. And then when I had it pause, I can just start it. So say, for instance, we're going to the physical, we want the physical layer. So it's all the way here under task 8. And so I just went there and then, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, just a little. There we go. There it is, physical. And then you can kind of go from there. Oh yeah, physical's up here. Duh. Okay. So yeah, then you kind of go from there and then you follow along, answer the questions. The questions are pretty straightforward. The answers are always going to be right in front of you. So you can just click it, copy, paste it. Another reason why I like to follow along with the video is because I just kind of go off of memory. When I hear it. And then it's also kind of like common sense. It's right there in front of you. Not to mention, the video also gives this instructor who made the video, he actually gives, sometimes he gives like context around the concepts that are being explained. So that's pretty cool. The one that I found most interesting was uh, layer 4 transport layer. Okay, the reason is because we're talking about transmission control protocol, TCP, and then also user datagram protocol, which is UDP. And UDP is slow. It's faster, but it's definitely less efficient, as you can see from this graphic right here. You can see the difference between TCP and UDP. And so an example, so email is an example of something that would use TCP. And let's say an online gaming or video stream is in where speed is paramount, um, would be used would use UDP. With that said, I went and kind of did some extra research on what these protocols have to do with network security, since that's my major. And UDP is basically just not as, because it's not as efficient there, it's not going to be as secure. There's a lot of vulnerabilities that can emerge. One of them is a DDoS attack, a denial of service attack. So what that can do is slow down, or even VoP systems. So gaming, streaming, or VoP, it can basically slow it down and make it like buffer, and make the calls, if you're doing VoP, make it very unclear. It's just not the best choice, or not the best thing to not the best choice to use. And actually, in the video, the instructor mentions, you may have noticed that at first with Skype. I don't know if y'all have used Skype like when it first came out, but yeah, it was very choppy. It wasn't as good a quality, and then eventually it got better. But now I'm thinking back, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So did they at first have user datagram protocol, UDP, over TCP, and then eventually they switched over to TCP, or did they just improve their UDP? Did they just improve that layer? So because eventually it did get better, but it took some years. At first, it was very choppy. Yeah, it wasn't the best thing to use. Skype wasn't. So I'm glad there were other things that came along. But anyways, yeah. So I actually took notes, and I got really into transport, and circling that back around to network security, which is my major. And then, so, then there's all the other layers that you learn about. Very interesting. And very straightforward too. It's only 30 minutes. The video itself is like 20 something minutes, like under 20 minutes. So it's not a long time. And that's what I like about these rooms and these lessons on TryHackMe. It's like, it's not a lot. Okay, so here's the challenge. It's a practical OSI game. So basically, it's cute. It's really cute. So basically, what you do is, it looks like a little like video game. It's pretty cool. And then what you do, you follow the instructions. So to insert a coin, quote unquote, you press play. And then the hacker has been locked in the dungeon. Their only chance of freedom is by choosing the correct path based on the OSI model. Use your cursor keys to move left and right, and the space bar to enter the doors. So I'm not going to go too much into this and then you can just do that. Now, I was unable to beat, if you watch the video. Okay, now what's after data? Oh goodness, I don't have my notes. Actually, I'm going to cheat a little. So, if you watch the video, it was referenced that someone like the founder or something, or somebody, or the creator of the room, or someone got like did that in like 19 seconds, which I'm like, nope, that is not me. I am cheating. I'm pulling up my notes because I don't remember. I'm trying to go off memory. Maybe I should try to go off memory. Hold on. Let's see. Physical data. Secession? No, I don't think that's right. Nope. Oh no. Well, that's what happens if you don't get it right. I didn't do this. Okay, so I followed the video the first time, and that's why I got it right. So, I mean, I guess what you could also do too is look at the first task. Boom. That's what you can do. And then you can do physical. And this is all you do. You just, get it right. Get it right so you don't fall into the lava. Network. Oh, that makes sense. Duh. Don't judge me. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward, easy peasy. And it's really cute. And it's a fun way to learn. So, once you get past it, then you just go on to 10, and then that basically takes you into packets and frames, and then you just join that room. So what I do is I right click this and open it on another tab, because if you try to open it in the same tab, it'll like close this out. Then you have to go back. So I just do open new tab, open link in new tab, and then I click correct answer, and then I join in the other tab, and it doesn't mess up anything. So yeah, um, that is the OSI model room on TryHackMe. Thanks for watching.